Who would have thought that the lasting fruit of Marjorie Post's desire to have her property that she so lovingly built used as a winter White House would come to pass all these years later in such an unsuspecting way? Truly, her desire did come to pass. There were many 50 to 60,000 square foot homes built in the early 1900s, and they could be built, furnished, and really made beautiful and finished within 3 to 4 years, which to me is an extraordinary feat when you see the detail, the ornateness, and the absolute grandeur of the furnishings inside. Many of these great estates from years gone by have been uncared for, repurposed, and torn down. So much of the grandeur that was then is now gone. This has really caused me to begin to think about what the Bible says on lasting fruit. In John chapter 15, verse 16, Jesus says, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you would go and bear fruit, and that your fruit would remain, that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give you. These things I command you, that you should love one another." Right here in Ohio, in an unsuspecting location, there is an absolute treasure of lasting fruit. It's called Stan Hewitt Hall. It's in Akron, Ohio, which is about an hour from Cleveland, and it is the F.A. and Gertrude Sieberling story. This was a family, F.A. and Gertrude. They were co-founders of the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. And in 1912 to 1915, again, it only took 3 years, they built Stan Hewitt Hall, which was a 65,000 square foot home, originally 3,000 acres, 70 acres today. But today it is the 6th largest historic home open to the public. It's a Tudor revival, absolutely beautiful when you pull into the long driveway and you see the Tudors set back on gorgeous property and gardens. Their motto was "Not for us alone" when they designed the house. It had 18 bedrooms, 23 fireplaces, and 65 rooms. Non nobis solum, not for us alone, was what they had in their hearts for the creation of Stan Hewitt Hall. And it wasn't for them alone, not then and not now. Their dream surely came to pass, but God had a hand in it. On the tour I recently took there, I heard many stories about their family and friends in good times and bad being cared for at Stan Hewitt Hall through the first 2 world wars and the Great Depression. It served as a place for music and the arts and politics. Gertrude was known to have a strong faith. Gertrude and F.A. had 7 children and 21 grandchildren. F.A. used his fortune and his influence that he was given to benefit others, to create fair housing, build a hospital, improve transportation both locally and nationally, preserve green space for the community's enjoyment, and fund countless arts and culture programs and organizations. F.A. believed true prosperity was gained through the enlightenment and the advancement of the individual, the improvement of every citizen. He retired at the age of 90. Now we know what God says about long life. It is the blessing of God to have a long and prosperous life.